Alright, and welcome back everyone to the Taiko World Cup. We are currently in the quarterfinals, and we'll be seeing a loser's bracket match with Turkey versus Thailand here. And I'm Ethan, I'm joined by Janitor.
Hello, I'm glad to be here for this match.
Yeah, and I'm kind of interested to see how this match goes. Even though the seeding difference seems kind of high, I feel like there's a chance this match could be surprisingly closer than people might expect when they just look at, like, the seeding.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Thailand has performed a lot better than most people expected based on their seeding, and I'm not sure if they were just not as comfortable back then or if they're just really found the stride now, but they look really scary.
There is a little bit of lore as to why Thailand's seeding might have been a bit lower than it would suggest, like, their performance so far, and it's apparently, from what I heard from somebody, Ray totally forgot about the qualifiers match and played on someone else's setup last second.
You'll love to see it.
They ended up not doing as well as they probably could have if they were playing at their home setup.
That's really funny. I mean, stuff like that happens too. But, you know, the battle between the two T countries. Turkey, I think, has also performed pretty well. 13 is the highest they've ever seeded, and they've done relatively well. They won on tiebreaker against Poland back in the round of 32,
Yep.
I think. Yeah, so they've had quite a run.
Yeah, and then they win against the United States in round of 16, and that's a somewhat scary team. They're looking pretty strong this year. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how they will do against Thailand. And so far, looks like Thailand will be banning out Hard Rock 1.
Yeah, that makes sense. Turkey is a good hard rock team.
Hidden 1 being banned. Not too surprised.
Yeah, Thailand is a good hidden team. These teams basically have very different skill sets, so it'll be interesting to see them probably destroy each other on various maps.
Yeah, so I feel like this is kind of a match that might just kind of go back and forth till we reach that point where both teams are not at their super comfy skill sets anymore.
Oh.
And they have to, like,
Well, apparently Turkey picked the tiebreaker for some reason on the overlay.
Alright, just go straight into tiebreaker. Best out of 1. Win the tiebreaker or go home.
That'd be an interesting format because you don't always get to see the tiebreakers, so just being able to gentleman to it at some point.
That would be quite funny. So in chat, can we pick tiebreaker 3?
Well, tiebreaker 3 is usually just like no mod 5.
True. Let's have a tournament just with only tiebreakers. Just only tiebreaker maps. It's all 5+ minute long maps.
That was just sometimes TWC ends up being like that.
You know, actually true. Wasn't there one time a few years ago we had like a 6-minute long, or it might have been 6 or 4-minute long, like DT1?
Yeah, it was DT2. Funny. It was an infected mushroom song. It was like 4.5 minutes.
That was so good. Alright, well, let's see what the first pick of this match could be. We have some pretty standard bans, but maybe we'll see a pick that might not be as standard. Probably gonna be... Let's see. Oh, no mod 6 right out the gate. Alright.
Okay.
It's a fairly lengthy... It's a somewhat lengthy map, and a pretty interesting one. I feel like it kind of covers like a lot of different skill sets just all at once. There's kind of just a little bit of everything.
Yeah, this is also an interesting match because both teams have suffered a bit from like their third player syndrome, where it's like they have two really good scores and their third score is not quite as good. Turkey maybe a bit less so than Thailand.
Yeah, and as the map pool is getting harder, that third player syndrome is gonna start kicking in more and more. And so this might be like the pool where like one of the teams might end up kind of breaking, as they won't have 3 players that can actually really play that map.
Yeah, and really the problem for both teams is that, well, Thailand only really uses 3 of their players. Turkey used more of them before, but as the pools get harder, you can't really do that as much unless they're really good.
Yeah, unless you have like all 6 of your players that can really like lock in and play like the really hard maps. Oh wow, the predictions for the channel points are dead even, basically. 49 to 51.
Part of that is because I put my life savings on Thailand.
Actually, I also put like 2k on Thailand.
I think I put like 50k on them, which may or may not be a mistake.
Okay, I hope that's not a mistake, because that's a lot of channel points to put in.
Yeah, if I'm commentating from a cardboard box for my next match, then this will be why.
Alright, well, let's see if, let's see how this first pick ends up going. This is Turkey's first pick. And I feel like this is a map that I feel like would, on average, favor the higher seeded team. Or,
Yeah.
like, this kind of map.
Yeah, it's like a skill cap sort of map.
Yeah, it's just a really interesting pick, and I'm kind of curious to see how this goes. Although, Fruko going to be the first one to pick up pretty early miss.
Oh, Panama said Fruko trading misses as well.
Oh, wow. Oh, Banando missing on... Oh, that is such an unfortunate part to miss at.
What
There's
did you
not really
miss
much...
on?
They missed on just some cat notes, just chilling. I was not expecting that, but yeah. That should flip the lead over to Turkey's side, but the accuracy difference is kind of making it hard to do that. Yep, it's going to flip over to Turkey for now. But with how unstable a lot of the players on either team look, it's going to be pretty hard to tell how this map will go on. Another miss there from Panamas. Now the lead's going to extend up to around 30,000.
Magev is actually doing really well. I did not expect that coming from him.
So far, it's looking pretty competitive, even though this is Turkey's first pick. Oh, that miss from Neural G! Oh, that's a pretty big tank right there. That's gonna drop their lead pretty significantly. And a miss from Banando! Oh no! There's Banan. Oh, there's been two really unfortunate misses from Banan. They've hit like all the hard stuff, but like all of the like slower parts of the song.
How do you full combo all the 1/8 parts and then miss on the 1/4?
I guess it's just nerves, like first map nerves kicking in. Because they hit all the hard parts.
Yeah, I know. But Gev is still really helping Turkey out. The second full combo and definitely the highest accuracy.
There's only 2 full combos left in the lobby so far. Ray Tolly and Magev. Whichever one of them, if they do end up picking up a miss, whichever one of them end up missing first, it could be devastating for their team's overall score. Ray Tolly kind of needs to hold on to this combo for Thailand to really have a chance at coming back into this pick.
Man, I did not think the Gev would do so well on this. They're like ranked 300 and this is a very difficult tech map.
Yeah, they're playing really well. Oh, Dynamis though, picking up some more misses. I think that might solidify the pick right there for Turkey. Unless they pick up some misses towards the end, but there's not too much map left, really.
Yeah, 80,000. Oh, it missed at the end!
Dynamis is going to trade that miss, and yeah, it's just going to go over to Turkey. Honestly, Thailand put up a really valiant effort there for the first half. I think just some really unfortunate misses there from Banan on those slower sections. And also just the overall combo difference from, actually, Ray Tolly was the only full combo in the lobby. Very solid score from them.
Yeah, Panamas was definitely a bit behind, and I think that's going to be a common thing throughout this match is Thailand, he's going to be stuck there for most of the matches, and Thailand's going to live or die on his performances.
Yeah. Instantly popping in the hidden 2, not surprised at all. Thailand, a very good hidden team.
Oh, it's this song. Alright, so it's like really streamy.
Yeah, there's also some pretty high SV.
Yeah, Banana and Raytoli are just incredibly scary on hitting. Turkey actually swapping in their hidden roster from last week, I think.
Yeah, Turkey swapping in 2 new players in here. Very nice to see.
This is definitely where you expect Thailand to be the strongest. If they end up losing a breakpoint on this, I am really going to have to start looking up cardboard boxes.
You think there's any good places that sell cardboard boxes for cheap?
Amazon, I guess.
So true.
Not sponsored, by the way, but if you do want to sponsor the World Cup in your own way, make sure to buy a banner for $2.50 USD. You can also buy multiple banners.
Yeah, for only $2.50, so if you definitely want to support the teams and just support the World Cup overall, it is a fantastic way to do it. It'll be available on the OC store.
Okay. So Turkey, I think, did relatively well hitting last week, but Thailand was actually one of the best hitting teams last week.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if they'll keep that up, or if maybe the map pool has started to get hard enough that it might be a bit hard for them to keep up. But if we're seeing that on one of the maps that they're super favored on, then, as you've said before, it's going to be really worrying.
Well.
It's going to be kind of worrying for Thailand in this match. It is a losers bracket match, so they do have to win this in order to stay in the tournament.
Oh, well, starting off with a 1 million point lead would certainly help, but that's probably not going to stay.
That would help indeed.
It stayed for like 2 seconds.
Sometimes it stays for a really long time.
Oh my god, that is oh man, that is I think a note lock on the first screen.
That is so unfortunate. Oh wow.
Oh, Ray, what did you miss on?
They just got like one miss in like the middle of the stream and like immediately recovered, I think. It's kind of insane.
That's going to be a massive score difference, all things considered. Like, being back down at 92%, probably going to recover to like 96 eventually, but yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, the only good thing I could say is it was literally like the first 100 notes of the map, so it's like probably the best time to note lock if you're gonna do it. That's about it.
It's a tactical note lock.
Very true. You won't be nervous. You'll be like, oh dang it, my score's already up to a bad start. Can't get any worse.
Well, happens to the best of us. Every year there has to be at least one.
Oh, but some more misses from Scullo will make things very difficult for Turkey here, as it's already a 60,000 score lead in the first half. And the map does have a bit of a speed up in the second half here, so things are going to get more tricky.
Yeah, you can see why Turkey banned the other hidden. Banan doing incredibly well. Fruko actually being the top score in the lobbies.
Now some more misses. Now it's going to be over 100,000 score lead. Oh no, it's Zmore on the slow section. Right before we get into a pretty intense stream, and oh my, the note lock right there in that stream. I'm pretty sure that might just seal it right there. This is from Zmore and Scullo.
This is really dominant.
Yeah, okay. Thailand are doing so well on this. Oh my goodness.
Fruko dropped a bit of accuracy, so that Banan is leading the lobby, but yeah, that's one heck of a lead.
This is one heck of an overall team score from Thailand in general.
Konami's also actually full comboing so far, which is definitely a good departure from the last medal.
Thailand there just showing up on Hidden 2. Taking that so decisively at 268,000 points of a score difference there.
100s.
Okay. That's a pretty good team score there, overall from Thailand. Panama's had a little bit of shaky accuracy, but honestly, considering it's OD7 and they still FC'd, a very good score from them.
Yeah, still the third best accuracy in the lobby. Also, I think my points are safe for now.
You might not need to look into cardboard boxes just yet.
I hope so, but that is the only hidden left in the lobby. Turkey still has the option of hardlock 2, and the free mod is weird because no one has to go hidden, so Turkey should do that outright.
Yeah, I think free mod will be interesting against both these teams. I don't think one of them will want to pick it. I don't know. I think they might avoid free mod till like towards the end of the match if it gets really close.
Yeah, it's a weird dynamic. I think Thailand has probably more mods available overall. I think they have 2 hidden hard rock players available if they wanted to. Turkey might only have free play.
Yeah. So on free mod 1, I could see a slight advantage for Thailand, but it's still like, I wouldn't bet on it.
I could see Turkey going for Hard Rock 2, or going for like one of the no mods, where they don't have to worry about pesky things like hidden.
Yeah. Now Hard Rock 2.
I think that's the first time my prediction has actually been right.
Let's go.
This year.
We've got ourselves one of the 2 Osu original songs for this pool. The song is by 7_7.
I forgot that 7_7 was actually featured on this. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is very cool. Because they are like an actual like Osu taiko player. I don't know what rank they are right now, but I believe they peaked around like the top 100.
They were top 50 at some point. I think they were top 25 at some point, actually.
Yeah, they're a very good player. So it's very cool seeing one of their songs in the game as official content.
They were top 5 at some point.
Actually, really?
2 years ago.
I didn't know they... Oh my goodness.
Well, that's to say that if you want to be a featured artist, just become top 5 global in Taiko.
Yes.
They're firework.
Very simple task. Just become one of the 5 best players in the world at Taiko. Very
top 5 best players in Japan. Oh, Thailand with a commanding 2 million lead to start us off.
Thailand just immediately always having the score lead by just a lot. Last map was by 1 million, now it's by 2 million.
And then next it will be 3 million.
Oh wow. Then they'll figure out a way to get 4 million score.
I forget exactly. I think Banamas does play Hard Rock. Maybe I'm mistaking them for someone else, but I think this is probably closer than Turkey would play.
Yeah, I think Thailand could put up a decent team score, but it still does favor Turkey. So far, though, looks like Thailand will have the early accuracy lead due to I guess, dropping a few 100s.
Alright, everyone hitting their finishes.
Let's go. So far, it's just a score difference off of accuracy. And it's favoring Thailand, which is kind of bad for Turkey here.
Yeah, Neural G is at like 96%. Magev, 97.5. Everyone else on Thailand actually at 99. This is a really good performance from them.
Yeah, I was not expecting this kind of performance from Thailand on Hard Rock.
Yeah, they can even get a miss, and they would be okay. Well, as long as they don't know more.
And with a map as streamy as this, no-locks are kind of unfortunate reality that is quite likely to happen. But everyone still has their full combo so far. It's just coming out of accuracy, and so far, Turkey keeps on dropping 100s here just throughout the entire map. And it slowly just keeps on favoring Thailand more and more.
Oh, right, totally. But that's still fine. They have such a huge accuracy. Thanks for
There's only one miss right there. Ritoli dropping some accuracy, but still, it still is favoring Thailand by quite a bit.
Score v2, baby. That's how that works. Neural G still at 96% again. Close right now. Oh, the novice.
Okay. It's getting a bit closer. Oh, Ritoli picking up a miss.
My God.
It's closing in. Turkey can take this last second. They just all need to keep their combos up.
They need to hold. I think they might still win.
Oh my goodness, it's so close. There's like barely any map left here.
But then don't miss at the end.
Renan, please. Everyone just needs to hold on, and it just barely will go to Thailand's side. There's like...
For the sake of my cardboard box. Oh my God, 9k points.
Wow. Okay.
This is the most Score v2 looking thing I've ever seen in my life.
That is insane.
Wait,
okay.
Magev missed at... Wait, did Magev miss at the end or the beginning?
No, I
That-
think they missed at the beginning.
Yeah, that actually might have made the difference if they didn't miss 100
Wow.
notes in.
That is an absurd map right there. I can't believe it. If there was only like 100 more notes in the song, I think Turkey would have came back into it.
Yeah, Banan really hard carrying there with a 12-100 full combo. Dude, better than even Fruko.
But that's going to be an early breakpoint, and that's on a map that like a lot of people would kind of expect Turkey to do pretty well on. So that's a little bit scary for Turkey, and for a lot of the people that rooted for Turkey, because I feel like they're kind of the favorite to win this match. But Thailand so far putting up pretty good fights so far, and now they have the next pick. There's no more hidden maps, so they can't go for hidden. There's also no more hard rock. Still have all the free mods, all DTs, and most of the no mods.
It's a really weird dynamic. I think Thailand has the better top 2 players, but Turkey has the overall better 3 players. So I think Thailand could maybe try to go for a skill cap mix or double time and try to leverage their overall higher accuracy. But they have to be careful about Panamas though. Or free mod 1, which is what they're going for. I know.
I was not expecting that. I was expecting like no mod pick, honestly. I wasn't expecting free mod so early on in this match. I did say free mod 1 would favor Thailand in my opinion. And seeing how good they did on Hard Rock makes me kind of think that a little bit more.
I think they're leveraging the fact that they have 2 really good hidden Hard Rock players potentially, and Panamas can also go with the mod that they are most comfortable with. I think it's harder for Turkey to find 2 hidden Hard Rock players. They have Fruko, and that's probably it.
I'm kind of expecting Turkey to just have 1 hidden Hard Rock player, and then the other will be single mods, and then we might see a double hidden Hard Rock from Thailand. It's just a single mod, so we might see like a 1 mod advantage, which will be pretty good, but it won't be the end-all be-all. As long as it's not like a 2+ mod advantage or something crazy, then it's not like really hard to work around.
Yeah, 1 mod is still usually okay. It's like 1 combo difference, 1 combo break difference.
Yeah. I do wonder if we will see double hidden harder from Thailand though. Like maybe the map will be just hard enough that they won't feel comfy with it, and we'll just opt for having only 1 hidden hard rock player.
I think Banana and Raytoli are strong enough hidden players that they can probably both hit hard rock.
Yeah, I think they will.
The real curveball would be Panamas hit hard rock, Banana and Raytoli no mod for the consistency.
That would be wild. Prediction of a lifetime incoming. Okay, so we got the Turkey prediction right. Oh, wow.
Yep,
oh,
double hit hard rock.
Going with hard rock. Okay.
Yep, they are a hard rock player.
Dang, I was kind of expecting hidden, but then I forgot that they are a hard rock player. I keep on forgetting that.
Everyone in this lobby really loves hidden. I mean, hard rock.
We stand hard rock here. But yeah, as we predicted, a 1 mod advantage for Thailand, so that's going to be good for them, but still, it's not going to be the deciding thing. We'll have to see if they can keep up their consistency well enough that they can utilize the 1 mod advantage.
Yeah, for this length of map, the magic number for Raytoli is about 97.5, quite below that threshold, but Panamas and Banan are just a little bit ahead of their counterparts.
Yeah, Fruko has some pretty good accuracy though right now. 99.75%.
Somehow Banana's doing even better.
Yeah, both of them are doing so well so far.
Yeah, but as long as Raytoli is at about 97.5%, he is going to be outscoring these single mods. Actually, he's still outscoring them now, which...
It's pretty wild, and Panamas has some pretty good accuracy as well. Although, we're getting into some more techie patterns here. Might see some accuracy drops. Oh no! A drop from Fruko, and a drop from Neural G! And that is
bad.
Not what you want to be seeing.
Right before the Ki, which doesn't matter in score, but it feels bad.
Yeah. There's a little bit of free combo in this section right here, so yeah, that is going to be hurting Turkey's overall score, especially because they already have the 1-mod disadvantage here. It's going to be really tough to work around. They're really going to have to hope for a massive drop from the side of Thailand for any chance to come back into this map. Oh, right, totally did pick up a miss, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. They're going to need to see an accuracy drop. It's going to have to be like a full team miss at this point for any sort of chance at a comeback.
Fruko is still top scoring the lobby, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Actually, Banan is... Actually, I don't know who top scored the lobby.
I think it was Banan.
By like 400 points.
Oh, wow, okay. But that's going to be another point for Thailand here. Thailand are putting up such a good fight here.
Onabas is really pulling through, being a really solid third scorer. Ritoli actually scoring a bit lower, but still well above Neural G.
So I have a feeling some people's pick'ems might be ruined today, guys.
I think my day might be made, depending on how this
same
goes.
Here.
I might become a millionaire.
I only put 2,000 channel points in, and I was thinking like, maybe I should have put more.
I was wondering how much I should put on it, but let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Let's see.
There's still a good bit of match to go. And it's 1st to 6 now, starting this week, so we have quite a bit of match.
Yeah, I think on paper, Turkey probably wants to go for no mod. I don't think they want to risk free mod again. Yeah, no mod 5, which is mapped by Fruko.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was just wondering when it would be coming up. Fruko picking the Fruko map. How shocking.
Yeah, so I assume, based on the difficulty name, the song name, the artist name, and the mapper name, that this is a Deathstream map.
Yes, it is indeed a Fruko map. And if you know Fruko maps, you know it's mini tiebreaker death streams for the entire map. And this one in particular, I think there's one stream that lasts like nearly a minute. It's like just nearly a minute of just a single stream. It is absurd.
One of the Thunder God difficulty death is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. But this is really going to be the sort of map where someone could just straight up die. Like, actually just die in real life. Have the keyboard disconnected, and then their team could lose. So it doesn't matter how big the score difference is. The other team could always come back on.
Yeah. That's always the scary thing about these, like, stamina death stream maps, is that if someone misses, you're just rolling the dice on if it's going to be just, like, a couple misses and they recover, or if they just die and just drop dead on the floor and get like 50 misses at once.
For this type of map, 50 misses would be generous. You could be looking at like 80 or 100 misses, depending on how bad things go. But no one ever practices. Like, everyone practices getting the accuracy as good as possible, practicing combo. No one really practices getting back into a death stream after missing. But that's also a really important skill.
It is an underrated skill. Like, no one really talks about it, but I always like mentioning it because it is like one of the most important things with these kind of really streamy maps is like when you miss, if you can make sure you only miss a couple times, you probably might have just won the pick for your team right there. Because if your opponent ends up missing and has a huge note lock, then you guys just won the pick.
Yeah, and Oni 6.5 is still well within the range where note lock still exists, so you have to be able to play around that.
Alright, well, on to the Fruko map picked by Fruko themselves. I was just waiting for this moment to happen. I feel like it could go to either team, to be honest here.
Alright, Zedmore coming in for Neural G, which is interesting.
Alright, on to the first death stream. And this one lasts quite a while. It's a good few hundred notes. And
that was a good recovery, though.
Oh, wow, okay. That's only like 1 or 2 misses right there. Super solid recovery. Didn't drop the accuracy too much, thankfully. But yeah, that will give Thailand the early lead for now. So far, 3 really good scores there from Thailand.
Wow, the stream is really still going on, huh?
Yeah, no, the first stream for this goes on for a good minute.
Oh, Fruko,
no! Already 2 players at the side of Turkey missing on their own map pick. They did recover pretty well, though. So that's a good sign. for potentially things coming like the later part of the map, but yeah, that's really unfortunate to already have 2 full combos dropping.
Alright, the SV increase, which I think for this BPM actually helps with streaming, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
You had like a 10-note break before the next restart.
Yeah, it's literally just streams for 4 minutes. Like, there's some small breaks, but the map just kind of just keeps on going. You don't get any breaks. It doesn't stop.
It's still going on.
Banana and
has been
Bananas.
90% streams.
Banana and Bananas actually have tight accuracies right now. 99.96. That is absurd.
1/100 basically.
You get her 2-second break. Not even like a second long break. Oh, get some finishers right here, and then more streams. it just keeps on going.
Zenbar actually, oh my god, finding another miss.
I was just about to say Turkey was somewhat stabilizing, and then an unfortunate miss right there, and that's going to extend out. Oh, Bananas right as the map finally chills out just for a second, and there's no streams. Bananas is starting to pick up more misses. No! They're starting to really drop in this section the second the stream stopped. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Team Thailand really has to practice their moves or something. They keep missing on these things.
Oh my goodness.
And they're totally dropping a lot of accuracy too on this lower SV section.
Yeah, that's actually lowering the score lead by quite a bit. Oh, another miss up it! Bananas, no!
Please stop!
Bananas, please chill out. You don't have to hit the finishers fully. You don't have to go full set. Just please don't miss here. Please.
There needs to be more streams, apparently. This map is clearly not hard enough for Team Thailand.
Yeah, supposedly, I guess Thailand will do better as long as the map literally just only gives them streams and nothing else.
Oh god, another slow section.
Oh god, I'm scared. Actually, I didn't even notice, but Magav also missed a bit earlier.
Yeah, it really helped cancel out. Banana's still the top scorer in the lobby. Ray Tony also full comboing. His accuracy is a little on the low side for this though.
It's still so incredibly close. There's not a lot of map left.
Oh,
more. No! Oh my goodness, this might be another breakpoint. This could be a devastating breakpoint here.
30k is nothing on a map like this.
Yeah, there is still a little bit more map left. It's just going to come down to these last few streams. If everyone can hold on to side of Thailand, they will take this point and get another break point. But can they hold on?
Oh my god, I think it's one more stream.
Yeah.
Oh, Bananas! Why do you keep missing on things like that? That was the shortest stream of the map.
But despite the miss right there at the end, Thailand will be taking the first point of this match. Wow. Oh my goodness, Fruko, that accuracy.
That is the most Fruko score I've ever seen, but
yeah.
Wow, look at Banan. Banan really helping his team there.
VMAP by Fruko, played by Fruko. And it's a Fruko moment for the score. That is such a huge breakpoint though for Thailand. Oh my goodness, pick'ems are potentially being ruined today.
Panava's having some really interesting misses, but honestly, they're still okay.
Yeah, despite I mean, their accuracy was so good there that, like, even though they missed quite a few times, it still didn't really matter that much, and they didn't note lock, which was very important. At least they missed in spots where they can't note lock, so that's the one benefit. I
wonder, though, because Baguette missed, like, 10 nodes at the start, so if that didn't happen, would that have been enough for Turkey to win? I'm not quite sure.
Oh, that's so hard to tell. There's so many notes in the map that it might not have been enough.
Yeah, and now Thailand has their pick of maps. I don't know if they want to go for another no mod. I expect they might either go for free mod or a double mod.
Yeah, I mean, with how they've been doing on a lot of the pool, they do have quite a bit of options here.
Or really, they're just trying to pick maps that can really leverage Panam's strength, so they are going for Fremont too.
Okay. That's fair enough. Fremont 1 went pretty well for them. Wait, I forgot we were picking.
That is a hilarious difficulty name. I love when difficulty names just have extra square brackets. Square brackets and normal brackets. Wait, no, it's not a square bracket, it's just two normal brackets.
Pretty good song. I like you said it.
This is the anti-mod, so I could see Banan going in Hard Rock and they're totally just going with Hidden, but I definitely expect Turkey to be at most one hit Hard Rock and Fuko.
Yeah. Fruko's wondering if they're gonna pick no on 4. Okay, well, yep, they're confirmed picking Fremont too.
Well, if Thailand really wanted to do the mix-up, they would immediately switch their pick to no 1-4. Alright, Neural G coming back in, I assume playing Hard Rock. Their accuracy has been a little bit shaky this match. I'm not sure if it's offset issues or what.
Yeah, and that could definitely affect your overall team score with it being Taiko score V2. Yeah, I kind of wonder if maybe some of the teams might end up overmodding this a bit more than we were expecting, or if they'll go with the round what we expect.
Banan saying this will either go really well or really bad.
Okay.
Triple hit Hard Rock. Nope. Yep. Just
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Alright. This is interesting. So, even mods across the board here. No one's overmodding or anything crazy like that. Unless Banan or Fruko are not comfortable in Hard Rock on this map, then...
Which could be possible. This map is quite hard in Hard Rock.
Yeah, I mean, it is the anti-mod of the pool. See how this ends up going, though. Start of it so far, nothing too crazy really happening, but...
It seems like the dynamic is Fruko has much better accuracy than Banan, but Panamas has much better accuracy than Again.
Yeah, so far Fruko is doing really well. And this act from Banan might end up biting Thailand here if it stays around under 97.5. Although they are starting to recover just as I say that. So if they can recover their accuracy, then their overall team score could be pretty decent still.
Yeah, that's the risky thing. It's if you don't have the mod advantage, Fruko is kind of cracked on accuracy.
Yeah, Fruko's accuracy so far is so good. I just wonder if they can keep it up. And they've been keeping up for most of this match, but let's see if they can keep it up to the second half of the map where it really starts, where some of the anti-mod shenanigans will really start kicking in. And that's where we'll likely be seeing more misses pop up if they do come around, as everyone's still holding on to a full combo. It's just been down accuracy so far in this first half.
It's really been 100% Hard Rock usage throughout all the Fremont this match.
Kinda wild.
Yeah, Fruko's accuracy is just absolutely ridiculous. He's on like three, like 3 100s and 1 miss. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
I think the accuracy difference though is still like pretty in favor of them. Oh no, some 100s from Noodle and Magam. It's gonna start flipping over to Thailand, just off of a combo. And so the accuracy drops. There's not a lot of map left here. Oh my, there's still some map though.
Yeah, they're going to get so much score from reaching, not from Magam and Fruko not being near the combo cap.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge for Thailand here. They might get the point here.
Oh
but Panama's missing at the last second. I'm not sure if there's enough map there to capitalize. Actually, there might be. It's flipping over
2K,
to the side of Turkey.
2K, 4K.
It's so incredibly close right now. Thailand keeping the lead just barely, and they managed to win the map.
2.4K.
2.4K difference there for Thailand, and now they're at match point. What is this?
7 100s from Fruko is still a ridiculous
Oh,
accuracy
wow.
on this.
What am I witnessing right now? Just an absurd map we just witnessed. Both teams played really well there, but Thailand ended up coming out on top there in the very last second. Oh, wow. Okay.
You know, I was never even worried. Always, always thought Thailand would win this chart.
Yeah. All of us were confident that Thailand would take it very decisively, definitely. Yeah.
G did incredibly well in that as well, with a 99.2%. Would have been pretty decisive, but some unfortunate misses from Turkey near the end.
There has been so many close maps in this match. The scoreline really doesn't do justice to how close some of these maps have been.
Definitely. I think Turkey, like, they kind of have to go no one. I don't know if they want to go double time against Thailand, which has 2 incredible double time players. So, I mean, no one has picked Nomad 4, so I'm assuming no one has practiced it. I can see Turkey going for like the speedy Nomad 3 as kind of an equalizer, but yeah, Thailand is kind of a scary speed team.
Yeah. Well, Turkey backs against the wall. If they lose one more map in this match, they're out of the tournament here. They're playing for their tournament life here. All the pressure's on them. This could be their final pick of their entire tournament run.
System said.
Yeah, they're opting for Nomad 2 here. A very, very short map here. It's a little bit scary to pick this at this point, because it's only 1 minute and 50 seconds long. I believe it goes to like 850 notes for like the max combo. It's a very short map.
Wow.
So like every single 100, every single miss, it counts so much more than like you might expect.
I just noticed this is also mapped by one of the people on Team China for this year's TWC, which is kind of funny. Okay, Turkey, I think, did play Tech last week, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm just making that up, but I think they're pretty okay at Tech.
Yeah, I mean, Nomad 6 went pretty decently for them. It was a little bit close. But if they did pretty decent on Nomad 6, and that was their only map win so far in this match, I could see Nomad 2 working out for them, since Nomad 6 has some pretty techy elements in it. But this is a very different type of tech. This is a very slow type of tech. Nomad 6's tech is a lot more speedy, so I guess we'll have to see how Turkey does on this very slow, technical sort of map.
Alright, I lied. They did not play Tech last week. I think they played it against Poland, which is maybe a bit too far removed from the difficulty of this week's pool.
Yeah, that was round of 32, so we're getting that stage where it's a very different caliber of difficulty. But we're getting into Nomad 2.
You know, the advantage that Turkey does have is that because of how slow this map is, a lot of it does look like a Musa level map that was missed on.
Oh, that's such an early miss. But like I said, there's not a lot of notes in this map. Oh, no, there's for Bananas, and the accuracy drop of them as well. They're dropping down to 93% accuracy there for a moment. That is not a good start for Thailand here on this pick. And Ray Toli's also dropping a few 100s there as well. Dropped under 98% accuracy now above 98% accuracy, but still, it's a little bit of a shaky start there for Thailand. And a miss from Bananas.
What was that?
Wow,
okay, actually, I'm wondering if these players are so used to high BPM that they actually are just not stable on like low SV, low BPM stuff.
Yeah, they've been playing a lot of higher SV maps, so it might be a bit weird to just flip over to this kind of map. So far, Turkey have a pretty good score lead, but with a map this short, an 100k score lead can disappear pretty quickly if you're not careful. G did pick up a miss, but all the misses from the side of Thailand just keep on piling up as the map continues.
Yeah, honestly, the more I'm thinking about this, I think the fact that Panamas is primarily a hard rock player might be playing into this. They might actually just not be comfortable with slow speed.
Yeah, that is true. I wonder, is there any other maps with pretty slow SV that are still in?
Oh my god, look at Magev and Fruko. They're just destroying this man. Why didn't they pick this earlier?
I know, this is like one of their this is their most dominant performance so far in the match. I guess they were fearing Thailand on Nomad 2 a little bit too much, because 185,000 score difference here.
Almost 200k. That's like the difference of Thailand's hidden 2 pick.
Yeah, that's an absurd difference in score right there. Turkey fighting for their tournament life, and so far they're staying in it for now. But now they have to get a break point against Thailand here, who have the full DT pool available to them, and quite a few Nomads still left in here.
Honestly, I think they should just take DT.
Yeah, I think Thailand are gonna go with DT. If I had to guess, it would be like DT2.
They should just pick the hardest DT possible and have Ray Toy and Banan go gorilla mode on it.
So true.
Like, Nomad 3 is still an option, but I think both teams are, like, relatively good on that sort of speed map.
Ooh, okay. So I
Okay, never
predict
mind.
speed, but it's not the exact speed I was thinking of, because it's Nomad 3.
I have not seen a DJ Mokoji map for like 5 years. It's bringing back some interesting memories for me.
You know, that is true. I have not seen that difficulty name in a hot minute.
I didn't realize they still mapped, or maybe this map's just old, who knows.
But
But
picking like a 10-year-old map would be kind of based.
I wonder if this is the sort of DJ Mokoji map with like a 1 minute long 1-6 or 1-8 pattern.
But yeah, this is I feel like this is a pretty big step up from last week's speed pick. It's, you know, 280, so now it's getting to that point where it could be pretty difficult. And also, it's 280 for like almost 3 minutes. Like, the map just keeps on going, so there's a little bit of a stamina factor with this map as well, I feel like.
Yeah, it is starting to get to the point where if you're a single tapper, you have to really insert yourself.
Yeah.
Though, given how good players are now, I don't even know if this is all that strenuous for a single tapper.
I guess we'll have to see. I kind of wonder how many of the players in the lobby are single tappers versus people who actually ult. I know Fruko is a 2-finger player, so 280 BPM for a little under 3 minutes is probably going to be a bit brutal. But Fruko is a very good player, so I think they will do fine on it.
Fruko has done worse things to his fingers than like a 280 BPM map for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
This man death streams 300 BPM. Well, maybe not 300, but death streams like 270 BPM for like 5 minutes straight.
World of Fruko played with 4 fingers. Utter destruction.
Both teams should be really good on this map. Really just comes down to consistency.
Yeah, yeah, this could be a pick that I could see Turkey getting a breakpoint on for sure. So it might be a bit of a risky pick for Thailand here, to be honest. But the pool is starting to thin out just a little bit. There's not like really anything that's crazy comfy for either team, aside from I feel like DT would be pretty good for Thailand, but I guess we'll have to see how this goes.
Yeah, OD7 is also relatively low for the second map too, so accuracies are going to be really high.
Yeah. That's a sentence that feels weird to say, because if you said that 3 or 4 years ago, that'd be kind of blasphemy.
Yeah, I know. And speaking of blasphemous, my gut missing on the tail end of that speed section. Or actually on a finisher. It's not even the speed section.
Oh, wow. There is quite a few finishers on this map. I don't think they impact things too much, though. But yeah, that is going to give Thailand the early lead. Thankfully, they didn't drop too much accuracy with the miss.
Yeah, this is more of Thailand's element. 2 double S's, but totally maybe on like 2 100s.
Yeah, very good team score here from Thailand. They totally picked up another 100, but still very close map. It's really just coming out of that one miss from Mega earlier. But they've almost at the 400 combo cap, and they reach it, so now things have fully recovered for them. They won't be losing. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. That's really unfortunate.
Why did you miss on that?
right as Mega reaches the 400 combo cap, Neural G picking up a miss, and it's a bit of a devastating miss right there. Still gonna be up 99%, but a really unfortunate miss. And now, Thailand are gonna be above 30,000 points for their score lead.
Turkey is just baton passing their misses back and forth, and that's just not good when Thailand is basically on 2 double S's.
And one player that's not too far behind is the 2 double S's, so yeah. I think Turkey is just gonna have to rely on Thailand picking up some misses soon. There is some tricky stuff toward the end of the map, so it is not over yet, but Turkey are fighting for their tournament life right here. This could be it for their run in Taiko World Cup 2024.
And Banan's still holding on to a double S. What a performance.
Yeah, will they SS this? There's not a lot of map left.
Fate of the match on the line, no moves and seconds left. Banan is looking strong as ever.
And that's it. It's going to be an SS to finish things off. Thailand with an absolutely absurd performance there. They're going to be winning in an insane upset here, honestly. Winning 6-2 against Turkey, knocking them out of the tournament. And Thailand will be moving on
team combo
through the losers bracket. Wow. Okay, that might be one of the best overall team scores we've seen on this map.
Yep, I think
overall in this round.
I think I am now incredibly wealthy in points.
Yeah, how many points are you about to get? You said you put like 50k in?
I put 50k in. I am
my.
basically becoming the Jeff Bezos of Taiko.
You are the Jeff Bezos of Osu Live. Congratulations.
That was really good from Thailand, though. Turkey is not at all an easy opponent to face, and that was actually a really close match. A lot of the maps actually coming in within like 10k points.
Yeah, no, that was a very good match. Even though, like, Thailand won. But...
I'm sorry, I went 213k channel points.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got 8,000 for putting 2,000 in. Okay, yep, we are both the casters are a little bit richer from betting on the upset. And yeah, it's an upset that while I was thinking this could definitely happen, I wasn't expecting it to happen in such a dominant fashion with them winning 6-2.
Yeah, and Thailand is going to be moving on. Turkey eliminated, but they can hold their heads high. This is by far their best performance in TWC, I think.
Yeah, Turkey had a really strong roster this year, and I'm looking forward to them in 2025. If this roster can continue to improve and come back next year, maybe with some new additions or maybe the exact same players, I could see them doing pretty well next year if they keep up their improvement rate for sure.
And Thailand is going to be looking to continue their run. We still have Finland versus Germany going on, which is currently 3-0 in Finland's favor.
Yeah, and that is on the B channel, and on the main channel, we will be seeing the Philippines versus Switzerland in just 7 minutes. So definitely stick around. If you guys want to go watch the B stream, definitely make sure to do that. Please twitch.tv/osulive_B. Or you can just wait 7 minutes and watch the main stream for Philippines versus Switzerland.
All right, and we'll see you then.